Hey everyone, this is Gary with Easy Go Junk Removal. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment. We are getting a late start today, but we're going to get it done. This is Gary Cool with Easy Go Junk Removal. Everybody needs to look this cool. No, seriously, I was looking through some of the things on the Facebook pages, and one of them came up and it really piqued my interest because whether or not you need a four-wheel drive to do junk removal. And I would say if you're in the city and you do nothing but transfer stations, etc., yeah, no, you don't need a four-wheel drive. I know for a fact, though, where I was in Florida and where I am now, you need a four-wheel drive, especially when it rains hard. And Florida and Arizona rain extremely hard. Monsoons here in Arizona just make everything soupy and muddy and mucky and just terrible. And then in Florida, a couple of things happen. It rains every day for about 5 months. Comes in the afternoons generally and just pours. And the other thing is they don't have landfills. They have mounds, big mountains, I mean, just full of trash. And they have to put vents in them and stuff like that. And so they wind up putting mud, literally clay, in between layers of trash. And they also do that with the roads. And when it starts pouring, you can forget getting, and it's uphill, remember that. You can just forget not only getting up that hill, going down that hill without four-wheel drive. A couple of times I've had, in Florida, I've had that back trailer try to beat me downhill, and that's not cool. Now, I know there's some places in Florida that just do, flat land, but they're moving stuff around, and a lot of places in Florida now have got the transfer stations, and they're getting really smart because there is no way. We got shut down. We were in Cochise County, and we got shut down a couple of times with the landfills there. You just couldn't get in. No trucks were running. Nothing was running. You couldn't get in. So I would imagine that it was the slop was at least 18, 24 inches deep. I've been at the local dump where I'm easily going 16 feet down. And so you want a four-wheel drive for that kind of stuff. Now, Got Junk doesn't ever do that. I don't know how they get in and out on those kind of days, because there's no way that you're getting in or out without four-wheel drive. And of course, a dump truck is much different than a truck and trailer, and so I haven't had that privilege. Now, I've had, with my landscaping companies, I've had box trucks, and box trucks, they're easy in, easy out. I've just never had to deal with them in the mud. I'd like to know your guys' opinion with that, if you have those dump trucks, etc., whether or not it just acts different. All I know that when you have a trailer, things can go awry real fast. So it's my opinion that if you can, number one, always get a 250 or bigger, especially on a trailer like I got. You'll wear a 1500 out. It doesn't got the ball joints, it doesn't got the frame, it doesn't got, it's just not a 250. It's not built for it. My trailer is rated for 14,000 pounds. It's a heavy trailer. It's all steel. It's not a lightweight. So you want something that will pull it day in and day out. And you want a motor and a tranny like an Allison and a 6.0 or a Duramax to be able to pull these monstrous loads out. And then when you put them in four-wheel drives, you want the truck, the tranny, and the motor to be able to handle such chaos. Now, like I said, there is no problems in transfer stations that I know of. You still get, you're still going to pick the nails up. You're still going to pick, stuff that gets in the way and, can hurt your trailer and stuff. And my favorite thing to do at a transfer station or anywhere else is watch the people try to back up. Have you ever noticed that the majority of people do not know how to back a trailer? it's like 7, 8 times just to get it where they need it to go. One time, well, it's more than once, but one in particular, it came so close to hitting my truck. Not only was he not going into his spot, and not even near, because he didn't get past my trailer, he almost hit my truck, man. I'm yelling, hey, stop. And finally, thank God he stopped. I would have backed it in for him, but my God, if that's a problem with people, go first thing in the morning to a Walmart parking lot or a shopping center before they open. Learn how to back these things and learn with your mirrors. There's 2 things that I do with my mirrors. I actually do this with almost every vehicle that I have. And that is I put those little round mirrors on the inside so I can see what's on the side of my truck when I'm driving. And then I learned to back my trailer using my mirrors. I can see everything with that little bubble mirror and my regular mirror. I have big mirrors, thank God. And you can see everything. And learn to do the backing with your mirrors. You cannot see everything you need to see if you, especially a truck and trailer like mine, man. You can't see past my trailer. All you're going to see is green. And learn to look at your mirrors, because you see so much more. You see the people around you. You see, you know, things around you. Those things that are on the ground, like stumps and 2x4s full of nails. We've had them all, man. And speaking of the nails and stuff, I've said this in many videos, and I'm gonna still preach it. I use a thing called Ultraseal, and I forget exactly how much you put in each tire. It depends on the size of the tire. And we've never been down and out with a flat. It seals itself. Even with the nail in it, it'll stop the air from coming out. And it's like $100. And you can do your whole trailer. And you can do, for $200, I know that's a lot, but you know what? What's a lot is sitting on the side of the road trying to replace a tire, or try to, especially these big fat tires, you know, these 14 ply, trying to stick a patch or whatever in that's tough to do. And we just don't have that problem. So that's another thing you can do. You can always put this product in. It's like slime, but it's industrial. So it doesn't break down with speed. It doesn't break, you know, and it works. I've had quarter-inch holes that I pulled out because of a bolt going in there, and it seals it. And I've never had another problem with it. So I really like this product. So you might look at that. You can buy them on Amazon, or you can go to Ultraseal's website. I think it's a little cheaper, but the delivery is a little different. So I always like that overnight kind of world. So yeah, those are fun things at the dump. Rain, nails, screws, people who can't back up. It's all about having a good time. All right, man, this is Gary with Easy Go Junk Removal. I hope everybody's doing well, and let's get ready for this new year.